fellow Earthlings. I'm going to do videos. I've just done one regarding my Neo Geo software and DVDs and books and whatnot. So I'm going to do one regarding hardware. I've got quite a bit hardware to cover, but I'll probably do a voiceover on this one instead of music to describe what each system is. So I hope you enjoy the video. I've had a good response from the software video, so I hope you enjoy this video as well. On the go. Right, my Neo Geo AES. Lovely condition. Couldn't ask for better. Unfortunately, when I bought it, it didn't come in its original box. I took a risk actually, because I don't think the guy put any pictures on or anything on eBay for this. But I was desperate to get a PAL model, and I got it, and I just couldn't believe the condition it's in. I mean, it's like new. I mean, the weight of these PAL ones, it's like 4 times the weight of a Japanese one. But I mean, look at the feet. Them are like brand new. Serial number 25038, which must mean that this is one of the first PAL Neo Geo AES's that were released. You know, because the serial numbers weren't just, it was 0 to whatever, regardless of the territory, as far as I know. So I'm over the moon with this. It's 50 Hz because it's PAL, but I think the colours are more vibrant. The 60 Hz systems, like the Japanese system, with the blood, gold, etc., you get with that. You don't get it with this unless you turn the language to Japanese. You've got that, you know, you've got like a faster or smoother sprite, but they're not as well detailed as what they are on here. It's got something to do, I don't know the technical jargon for it, it's got something to do with how PAL processes the picture and how NTSC processes the picture. But it may not be as smooth, but I can't notice any difference. I love me AES. This will never, I'll never part company with this. And like I say, I'm not sure why this is 4 times heavier than the Japanese model. I haven't got a clue, but it's interesting. There's the instructions in Japanese, because I've got the Japanese box for it, because I didn't get the original box, unfortunately. God knows how I've ended up with a Japanese box. I bought that many AES's over the years, but obviously I decided to keep an AES box, which is in nice condition. Right, we'll stay with the AES. I'm going to move on to memory cards. This is a memory card I use. It's in a marble. These memory card cases are the are sort of the only thing that weren't designed well by SNK. They just fall apart. I mean, this one is just used for the card I use. It hasn't got a proper case, the card. It's not even a marble card, because I sell the marble card instead of this card, so I haven't even got a matching marble card for the case. But I use that card. That is actually the card I use, so it doesn't really matter. But just a bit silly, really, selling the marble card instead of the smooth one. In fact, I believe I give it away. But this is me collectible card. It's got this in, which some of you may not have seen before. It's something to do with warnings of the card, or the card's in a nice, probably the nicest card case I've seen, to be honest with you, and the card is definitely the nicest card I've seen. It's actually brand new. I'll pull it out of here, but I'll not pull it out anything else. It's beautiful. Really happy with that I've got a really good card for my collection, because they are brilliant. I mean, the Neo SNK were the first to introduce memory, memory cards, which is remarkable. They sort of invented so many ideas before other companies that it's just incredible. The R&D department must have been full of geniuses, but I'll try and put that back together if I can. Yeah, oh, just about without ruining the box or case or whatever. Oh, the cardboard cases are absolutely terrible. Right, I'm just going to finish that off after I've done this. Right. This is a little shout out to Retro Gaming Cables on eBay. They do a wonderful RGB cable. The service is as fast as anything. This is for UK viewers. And it's like £8 for the RGB lead. You can get the ones with phono leads running off, where you can get, like, you can plug into an AV receiver or whatever, and it displays a wonderful picture for £8. I want to show you a couple of little. In fact, I won't. I'll move straight on to the CD department. This is my Neo Geo CD Z, and I should have turned the phone off before I began this, because the phone's never stopped. This is actually the third take of this video because of phone calls. I hope they don't leave a message, but open this, pull out the CDZ. Now, people who are watching this are probably aware of the difference between this and the original one, but I'll just waffle on and tell you what it is, and give you a bit of advice. This CD-ROM, when CD-ROMs first came out, there was a huge difference between a 1-speed and a 2-speed. Now this is actually a 1.5-speed CD-ROM. The original Neo Geo CD is a 1-speed, and this 1.5 speed actually makes a nice little bit difference to the loading times of the games. So if you're going to get a Neo Geo CD, then I recommend, if you see one of these CDZs, because they are actually quite rare-ish, paying an extra £50 if possible to get the CDZ, unless you prefer the aesthetics of the original Neo Geo CD. Right. Oh, and this is a bargain, another bargain that I got off eBay many moons ago, because you can't seem to get them these days. Bargains, I mean, for Neo Geos. But this is Neo Geo joystick. The lead is still a bit rough. There's no cracks in the pad on the stick. This is perfect. These are just it's never been used. I've tested it. That's the only time I believe this has been used. And I got this for about £16, £18 max posted, which is like $25. And I mean, it's the box is yellowed and a bit not the nicest box, but again it's cardboard. What do you expect? All sort of deteriorated. It's cardboard stuff. But what will I move on to next? Yeah, I might as well do this joystick. Yeah, see, it came out with it when the Neo Geo CD came out. Then it came out, I believe an AES might have been released with this stick instead of the classic. This to me, this hasn't got the poly insert. This to me, it's got an extension on, because this is what I use. It's more Lego-y than the original, and it's not quite as good, but it's good enough for me. There's a nice separation between the buttons. It's actually got like a rougher area here in the corner where you would be leaning your right hand for the buttons. Now, yeah, I'm just wondering about left-handed people, but never mind. I'm right-handed, and it's, I mean, again, the R&D department in SNK must have been geniuses, putting a little rough area here so your hand doesn't slip off. I mean, it's a wonderfully designed joystick, actually. And if you can get one, because these are cheaper tend to be cheaper than the classic ones, and are really nice joysticks, really nice for the prices you can get them for. I still prefer the classic though, but I'm old-fashioned, right? Right, we'll just stick with controllers for a second. This is a new Neo Geo CD controller. I bought it off my best mate Matt, who might be watching this. I don't think he'd be jealous, but he's managed to pick up another one that's new for his collection. So yeah, it's nice to have one brand new, because the pads are high quality. They're probably the worst way to experience the Neo Geo. I think the classic joystick, then the Neo Geo CD joystick, then this, in that order, is the best way to experience the Neo Geo. But it's still nice to have one of these complete, because they're still a great pad. They've got the clicky stick. In fact, I've got one knocking about somewhere. I'll show you how it works if you've never used one before. The Neo Geo Pad 2, which I'll pull this out, which is for the PlayStation clicky stick. And it's close to the, I'm not sure if I brought out the arcade stick, I don't know, but for the PS2. But I've got like it's great. I've got a lot of PlayStation 2 Neo Geo games. And for the people who are wondering whether they should jump onto the Neo Geo X bandwagon or not, should really consider PS2 and get one of these pads. You might not get like Neo Geo X comes with, I think, a good classic controller part. It's not as well built, obviously, as the originals, but you do get the same. Oops, you do get the same. Sensation from them. From it. The arcade stick that comes with the Neo Geo X I'm talking about. Plus obviously you get the handheld, which is brilliant. But a PlayStation 2, and there was corking Neo Geo games that came out on the PlayStation 2, which are cheap as chips. So if you don't want to spend that, well, you can pick up PlayStation 2s for like 40 quid. You can actually get a PlayStation 2 with a component lead, which are cheap as chips. Hook that up, get one of them pads which aren't that expensive, and just build up a Neo Geo collection that way, which is one way of doing it. I'll show you again, I went for PAL. Is this the right way up? I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Again, I went for the PAL Neo Geo CD. This is rarer than the Japanese one. And again, I think it's got a more vibrant colour. You know, that, I'm not sure how well you can see that. That is what the traditional one looks like compared to the Neo Geo Z. This is a nice matching serial number. Got the nice English instructions with the receipt. Matching serial numbers. Box and console, and I'll never be selling this. I think the main difference is the blood issue with PAL and NTSC. The Jap Neo Geo CDs, AESs all have blood as default. With these you have to change the options if they've got the options, the language options. The Japanese, which Samurai Showdown 2 for example has got the option where you can change it from green blood to red blood simply by changing the language to Japanese. Metal Slug hasn't got the option, but never mind, it doesn't detract from the quality of the game and of Metal Slug, in my opinion. If anything, it's probably better playing it without blood because it's comedy gaming anyway. But that's just my 2 pence. So that's another piece of hardware that I love. I was going to quickly show you, there's the original stick. It's a bit different to the PS2 one. It's got less buttons there. The PS2 one had a couple of extra buttons. The PS2 one's remarkably similar to that one. Which is why it's a good idea to consider getting the PS2 route for a sort of cheap Neo Geo collection. Personally, I would, if you're on a budget, I would get the Neo Geo X, possibly. Well, definitely at this point in time, because Neo Geo AES prices are just ridiculous. Right, the Neo Geo Pocket, love it. Look at the colour, look at that screenshot. If the graphics were actually like that, and not like you can't hardly see them, then this would have outsold the Game Boy, and God knows where SNK would have been now. But no, they unfortunately don't look like that. But the machine is very well built. very well built, nice weight. It's mono, but it's got the headphone socket for stereo. Look at the back, it's all simple. It's actually got an extension, I'm not quite sure, that's probably for 2-player. Nice simple power button. There, I mean, you're not able to see that screen. Pocket menu. I mean, in the shade it's fine. And then we've got on the back, we've got, like, you know, all my batteries have run out, also a couple more, and you didn't get that option with the PS Vita or the 3DS. If that battery goes, then I'm not sure what you would do. And I can't try to twist that. I cannot, but I believe that that's for the memory, which is great, because, you know, it's just so accessible. Oh, my memory battery's gone, I've got to replace it. It's just, you know, the system can just go on and on, as long as you can drop it or start smashing it. Fine, last but certainly not least, my favourite item. Well, you know, you can't play with it, like, but just the cutest item I've got in my whole gaming collection is this SNK Neo Geo Pocket headphones. I bought them for £10, which included postage on eBay, and it's the best item I've ever bought for £10. Brand new. Try and give you some, show you something. They're like silver. I've never tried them. For the pocket, give me a nice stereo sound. I mean, SNK making headphones, I mean, I just was not aware of that at all. Yeah, I just find the box just so cute. I was just amazed that I won the auction for 10 quid. I mean, this is just probably the quirkiest item I've got in my whole video game collection. I mean, I don't just collect SNK stuff. I'll be doing videos on the Saturn next time, but yeah, it's like brand new. Obviously I've opened it a couple of times, but yeah, that's about it for my hardware. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know, welcome to leave comments. I would love to see other people's hardware collections. You know, me subscribers. I'd love to see what they've got. I hope you enjoyed. Me fumbling around with my collection, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.